by three horses. Which one of a thousand blasts? Three hearts in the fountain, somewhere in the heart of Rome. Which one will the fountain blast? Which one will the fountain blast? Three coins in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine. Just one wish will be granted, one heart will wear a valentine. Make it mine, make it mine, make it three coins in the fountain, through the ripples how they shine. And just one wish will be granted, one heart will wear a valentine. Make it mine, make it mine, make it mine. Went to see a movie show, found myself in empty rows. Thought the show was just alright, same old Saturday night. Then I made the usual stop, coffee at the coffee shop. Friendly face nowhere inside, same old Saturday night. I really thought the papers I bought would help me forget you for a while. Believe me, honey, funnies weren't funny. They didn't even make me smile. Now I wish you lifted the phone. Fun is fun, but not alone. Till you let me hold you tight. Same old Saturday night. I really thought that the papers I bought helped me forget you for a while. But believe me, honey, funnies weren't funny. They didn't even make me smile. That's right, that's right. Oh, I wish you lifted that phone. Fun is fun, but not alone. You let me hold you tight. Same old Saturday night. Only your face can help me erase. Worry about me. I'll get along. Forget about being happy. Let's say that our little show is over, and so the story ends. Why not call it a day? Still be friends. How should always be true. Give, give your heart to
Wait, is she recording us to the news? How about a big round of applause for the Steinhauer class of 2021. Students, please be seated. Welcome to the Ralph J. Steinhauer School 6th grade promotion for our Steinhauer class of 2021 and Maple Shade High School graduating class of 2027. I would like to invite our student council officers, Max Leone and Emily Stratton, to the podium to honor our country.
Please stand and remove justice for all. Please remain standing. I am proud to introduce my classmate, Emily, for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were echoing, the bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Students, please be seated. I am honored to introduce the members of the Maple Shade Board of Education here today. Board members, Ms. Margaret Long, Ms. Kathleen Motter, Mrs. Linda Latirzo, Mr. Jason Rychek, Ms. Ellen Wiest, and Mr. Craig Shaw, and our board president, Mr. Michael McClure. District administrators and special guests in attendance today. Director of our Child Study Team, Dr. Dawn Monticello. Principal of Howard Yoakum Elementary School, Mrs. Yvonne Ritz. Vice Principal of Howard Yoakum Elementary, Mrs. Carolyn Hewins. Principal, Maud Wilkins Elementary School, Mr. Steve Ormsby. Vice Principal, Maud Wilkins Elementary School, Ms. Caroline Lunsford. Principal, Maple Shade High School, Mr. Matt LeGroux. Vice Principals at Maple Shade High School, Ms. Michelle Haynes, Mrs. Sarah Servo, and Dr. Roger Jack. Junior High Guidance Counselor, Maple Shade High School, Mrs. Diana Betts. Director of Technology and Student Services, Mr. Scott Arnauer. School Business Administrator, Mr. Michael Blake. Director of Curriculum, Mrs. Bobby Banky. And the Superintendent of Maple Shade School District, Mrs. Beth Norsha. At this time, I'd also like to acknowledge our entire MSE PTA and our MSE PTA 6th grade parents. Even in a year when fundraising has been a challenge, our MSE PTA has stepped up and supported our students and staff throughout this unique year. I'd like to acknowledge our Steinhauer Vice President and Parent, Mrs. Lindsay Barnett, as well as our PTA Secretary and 6th grade parent, Mrs. Chrissy Laughlin, who has also played a big role in the success of our PTA this year. Please stand and be recognized. hours of work you do to make so many of our events happen. From the homework planners to our camp trip and everything in between, we thank you for all you do for our Steinhauer students. A huge thank you tonight to my front office staff. Without Mrs. Grace and Mrs. Ryan, today would not be possible. At this time, if you are a Steinhauer staff member, I'm going to ask you to please stand. Over the last 180 days of school, I have watched this amazing group of people standing here, as well as those not present here, go to extreme measures, leave personal comfort zones, sacrifice family time, and rally together with one common goal: to make every day special for our children. From international pen pal programs, 5th grade virtual field trips, 6th grade in-person camp trip, virtual student talent shows, creating a positive attendance program for both virtual and in-person students, a themed student appreciation week that included freeze pops, gift cards, a 7 a.m. staff get-together to write welcoming messages on our sidewalks, donating to Jeans Days that were purchased to prizes for students, creating a blue and gold day, writing and performing an original spring musical, organizing and creating an autism and awareness walk and celebration that donated $1,100 to the Autism Speaks Foundation, and the list goes on. Through all of these events, I have been a fan on the sidelines to this special group of people as I watch them plan and implement not only their day-to-day job duties and responsibilities, but also go above and beyond on a daily basis. At this time, I wanted to recognize this group, thank them for their extraordinary resilience and student-first mindset let them know how lucky I feel to have them on my team. We are all better because of each one of you. Let's have a round of applause for our Steinhauer proud staff. Thank you for being with us as we start our summer. Whew. What a beautiful afternoon. I first want to congratulate our 6th grade students and future Maple Shade High School graduating class of 2027. Helen Keller once said, "A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn." I want everyone in the stadium to think back to Friday, March 13th, 2020. Reflecting back over these last 16 months, we have all navigated bends on our own personal roads. It doesn't matter if you're 52 years old, 33 years old, 24 years old, or around 12 years old. Your personal bends in the road have not been easy, and I imagine some of those bends include hairpin turns filled with numerous blind spots. Figuratively speaking, as I look around and notice each person here today, I can confidently say that you did not fail to make any of your turns and your bends, and I applaud and thank you for your perseverance. I see you sitting proudly, supporting your children and all of their successes through these unprecedented times. Your perseverance, flexibility, and support are the core reasons why our students are here today celebrating their Steinhauer journey. So parents and guardians, I thank you. Sixth graders, it's a great day to be a Wildcat. In my office, hanging on the wall, is a very special picture. Do you know what it is? The picture was taken on September 9th, 2019. Ring any bells? This day will forever be remembered by me because we shared a special memory on that day. It was our first day at Steinhauer. Me as principal, you as 5th grade students. As I look at this picture last week, I noticed I'm smiling from ear to ear. We celebrated our first day together. I can now admit that behind my first day smile was nervousness, uncertainty, doubt, and excitement as I greeted you outside our chestnut car loop doors. Fast forward almost 22 months, and I'm still smiling ear to ear as we celebrate one of our last days together. However, behind this smile today are different emotions. This smile represents my confidence, pride, and excitement for you and all of your successes over the last 2 years. Because whether you have been with us at Steinhauer for the last 2 years, 1 year, 2 months, or any time in between, You've shown to me that the class of 2021 is one strong group of 11 and 12-year-olds. You are persistent, and have the ability to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Moreover, behind this smile today are the memories we shared over the last 2 years. Whether it was October 2019 at our Halloween dance, our MSC PTA roller skating night, 2020 virtual field day, 2021 in-person camp trip, and wow, camp was a blast. We were able to turn off our phones and canoe, climb a 3-story wall, play team building games with pool noodles, explore, accidentally fall in the swamp, make s'mores, and sing camp songs. And for those of you that have asked, yes, the rumors are true. I did say no to a hatchet throwing activity that day. I apologize, sort of. Behind this smile are memories from my homeroom visits over the last 2 years where we talked about everything from sports to music to Fortnite to TikTok, the ever so popular Big Daddy Pizza. These were the times I learned not only about you as 6th grade students, but I learned about you as big brothers, little sisters, all South Jersey soccer players, Irish step dancers, ice and deck hockey players, talented musicians, football players, competitive cheerleaders, anime fanatics, artists, YouTube creators, Fortnite Battle Royale players, Rubik's Cube solvers, bilingual speakers, Minecraft experts, and again, the list goes on. You really are an amazing group. Thank you, 6th grade, for 2 years of memories and smiles. These smiles and memories we have shared assure me that all of you will use our successes together to have many future successes in your lives. In closing, I want to define a word I use multiple times in this speech: success. And to do this, I'm going to use a quote from soccer great Pele. He stated, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrificing, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do." 6th grade, it is my wish that as you leave Steinhauer and enter the next chapter of your journey, that each of you find your love for what you want to do. At this time, I would like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Beth Norsha, as she addresses our 6th grade class.
Congratulations, Steinhauer class of 2021. I'm so proud of all of you. This was a year full of change and challenges. You had to be ready to bend, adapt, and adjust. We had to change how we did a lot of things, not forever, but for the moment. School looked different, how we learned looked different, how we interacted with our teachers looked different, and even how we socialized with our friends looked different. As much as we wished and we hoped that things would return to the way they were in the past, that did not happen. We are slowly seeing some hope that things may return to what we remember. But if we learned anything from this past year, is that we're strong and flexible. Being strong and flexible reminds me of the symbolism of the willow tree. The willow tree, with a spread of graceful, arching branches. The branches are flexible, allowing small breezes to make the tree move like it's dancing. One of the most valuable traits of the willow tree is its flexibility. It's capable of bending into unthinkable poses without breaking. It is known to be almost elastic in a storm, which is one of its biggest challenges. It surrenders itself in the moment and does not fight against it. The willow tree finds its strength and stability and structure from its trunk, the foundation that stands firm against the storms. The branches are flexible and strong, surrendering to the wind without being destroyed. This reminds me of all of you this year and as you head to the junior high. Your trunk is your family, many of which are with you here today, and your friends and your teachers. They offer you support. They ground you. They assist you with tough problems and help you navigate different decisions and help you see the opportunities that await you. The junior high will present itself with different obstacles and new obstacles that you've never you up, helping you. So in times of struggle, you may bend, but you will not break. The willow tree tells us to adjust alongside life rather than fight it. Next year, you may have a lot of emotions and changes happening all around you. But instead of fighting it or resisting it, adjust, bend, and be flexible. I know it will not be easy and the road will not always be smooth. But just like this year, when you relied on your teachers, the junior high has a wonderful staff, just like Steinhauer, to help guide you through. And if next year you find yourself overwhelmed, think of the willow tree, the stability it provides, the flexibility it inspires, and the hope it offers. Congratulations to the class of 2021. We cannot wait to see your new adventures and experience them right along with you. We wish you the best today, this summer, and always. Enjoy your night.
I would like to invite Ms. Poole and Mr. Weiss to join me at the podium for our presentation of awards. We recognize our students that have displayed excellence in all academics and special areas. We are very proud of their accomplishments and hope they continue to strive for excellence as they begin their junior high journey. Please hold your applause until all the names in that category have been announced.
For Principal's Award for Excellence in Language Arts, presented to Isabella Allen, Jason Bird, Juliana Catalani, Evelyn Holness, Lily LaLiberty, Maximus Leone, Lola Ritter, Mariah Santiago, Gabriel Scott, Emily Stratton, and I Shine Williams Quillez. For Principal's Award for Excellence in Mathematics, presented to Isabella Adams, Noah Bright, Max Carey, Erin Emmert, Yeshua Funes, Ryan Islas Carrillo, Jacob Kaufman, Jackson McGonigal, Nathan Mendez, and Peyton Steinbus. For Principal's Award for Excellence in Science, presented to Madison Barnett, Kai Council, Justin Jacoby, Sophia Mount, Devin Robinson, Zadie Rodriguez, Mariah Santiago, Fatima Shiraz, and Justine Spalding. Tavian Williams. Principal's Award for Excellence in Social Studies, presented to Madison Barnett, Noah Bright, Anthony Cashin, Sebastian Cruz, Vincent Jarvis, Jacob Kaufman, Jackson Morrow, Jonathan Nata Younga, Jason Otter, Mariah Santiago, and Tikin Tazlu. Principal's Award for Excellence in English as a Second Language, presented to Carolise Nieves Colon. I would like to introduce Mr. Christian Weiss.
The Principal's Award for Excellence in Physical Education is presented to Madison Barnett, Noah Bright, Haley Gaideski, Vincent Jarvis, Ihan Khan, Khalil Kinsler, Maximus Leone, Jackson McGonigal, Sophia Mount, Lola Ritter, and Mariah Santiago. The Principal's Award for Excellence in Art is presented to Sebastian Cruz, Aaron Emmert, and Emma Kilbride. The Principal's Award for Excellence in Vocal Music or General Music is presented to Nathan Mendez, Sunjit Seung, and Emily Stratton. The Principal's Award for Excellence in Instrumental Music is presented to Noah Bright and Sebastian Cruz. The Principal's Award for Excellence in Computer Literacy presented to Elijah Ash, Sebastian Cruz, and Emily Stratton. I now present the awards for 6th grade Students of the Month, presented to the month of September, Erin Emmert and Mary Jane Heller Aredes. For the month of October, Maximus Leone and Peyton Steinmetz. For the month of November, Emily Stratton and Emma Vasalusa. For the month of December, Tavion Williams and Madison Barnett. For the month of January, Juliana Catalani and Alexander Howe. For February, Justine Spalding and Cynthia Clark. For the month of March, Sophia Mount and Fatima Shiraz. And for the month of April, Jeremiah Riviera and Noah Wright. And for the month of May, Lola Ritter. I'd now like to invite Mr. Zagorski back to the stage.
I'd like to recognize our 2021 6th grade student council officers, our Sergeant in Arms, Emily Stratton, our Secretary, Owen Petro, our Vice President, Max Leone, and our President, Jason Otter. So I'm honored because I'm going to present the final award this afternoon. It's a special and significant award for one student who has displayed the most growth over their 2 years at Steinhauer. Self-reflection and growth are two key ingredients to your future and all your future successes. This afternoon's award winner has maximized both of these qualities over the past 360 school days at Steinhauer. I'm proud of their work as a Steinhauer proud student and look forward to continuing to follow their story and watch them grow as they enter Maple Shade Junior High School. I'm going to ask this student to come up and join me after I present the award. Today, the Principal's Award for the most improved/growth in a student goes to Gabe Scott. I'd like to invite our Board of Education President, Mr. Mike McClure. Please join me at the podium.
Thank you, Josh. Good evening to our administrators, teachers, parents, friends, gentlemen, and distinguished guests, and of course, our sixth graders, graduates. For members of the class, today marks the end of sixth or your seventh year journey through the elementary school. Much has been accomplished along the way. Much has been learned through experience both in and out of the classroom. You have learned how to read and count, add, subtract, multiply, divide. You have learned how to observe and record your observations. You have learned how to listen carefully to a pattern and tap it out again. You have learned over the past year to adjust to different learning environments during these challenging times as well. This year has been like no other, but you have made it to the graduation, and we are very proud of you for all of your hard work in overcoming all these challenges. You have learned how the immigration made our country great. You have come to understand the importance of taking care of nature in the world. And through the years, you have run, played, and experienced exhilaration and disappointment. It's through these experiences that you have come to be the person you are today. All that you have learned, you will use for years to come. Here in the Steinhauer School has developed a foundation upon which continuation of your academic career will be built. Which is to say that even though this is an important day, you have much to celebrate, and you really are just getting started. The lesson you have learned in class will surely help you to get through the next stage, but you also need to remember that all those formulas, poems, and everything you have memorized, they are not only the thing that will help you through. You also need to retain the things you have learned other than academic stuff. And there is yet another thing you all need to remember. Hold on to your paper. You need to learn to appreciate others. Remember that we cannot stand on our own. Think of the people you know who are interesting, fun to be around. These are people who can sing, play the guitar, cook, garden, recite Shakespeare's poems, discuss the impact of society of the particular political parties and policies. They are people who know things and can do things. They are people who make things happen. So with the foundation you have established here in the Steinhauer Elementary School as a springboard, remain open to the opportunities that lie ahead this summer and next year and beyond. This is always something new to learn, and as you discover, there is always a new adventure around the corner. On behalf of the Maple Street Board of Education, I congratulate the sixth graders.
So I'm going to ask the Board of Education, please join me for the awarding of certificates. Beth and Mike can join me on the stage, and everybody else can line up on the side. And please, Steinhauer students, last row only, please stand.
Stop it.
I'd like to introduce Mrs. Jamie Smith.
Cynthia Marie Kelly Clark. Yeshua Antonio Funes. Oystein Nicholas Logan. Mariah Gabrielle Santiago. Marcus Nathaniel Thomas. I would like to introduce Mrs. Susan Fury.
Jacob Matthew Kaufman. Sophia Mount. Gabriel Peter Scott. And now I would like to introduce Mrs. Rosemary Finn Torchia. Vincent Emmanuel Jarvis. I Shine Israel Williams Quillez. Now I would like to introduce Mrs. Rachel Redden. Bella Rose Adams. Logan James Benstead. Han Lorelei Brown. Gianna Marie Catalani. Peyton Lynn Cook. Sebastian Tristan Cruz. Logan Edward Iannano. Justin Jacoby. Aiden Elijah Marte. Jennifer Milagros Martinez. Adriana Rose Frito. Avery Nicole Frito. Sienna Alasia Rich. Malik Taskin. Sophia Raquel Torres. Cole Ronald Travia. James Patrick Weibel. I would like to introduce Ms. Cecilia Gross. Skylar Elise Adams. Madison Nicole Barnett. Zaire Norel Billups. Max Griffin Carey. Christian Chavez Trejo. Eduardo Guerrero Hernandez. Xander Richard Howe. William Robert Marshall Jr. Mackenzie Kaylin Myers. Aliciana Lee Pagan. Kennedy Elise Rogers. Diego Sandoval Pococa. Autumn Victoria Smith Little. Jada Destiny Tessier. Emma Lynn Vasaluso. Joseph Michael Jax Vasaluso. I would like to introduce Mr. Joseph Whalen.
Anthony James Cashin. Dylan Melvin Courtright. Aaron Juliet Emmer. Natalia Maria Falco. Alexander Francis Grelly. Ava Marie Lopez. Emily Rose LaRoe. Crystal Lily March. Isabella Martinez. Carolise Marie Nieves. Patrick Joseph Rocky. William Schaefer. Aiden Timothy Straley. Nicholas Braden Vandenberg. Finnegan James Wallace. Samantha Giselle Younga Alkai. I would like to introduce Miss Alexandra Newman.
Brody Allen Barber. Juliana Rose Catalani. Zaire Javon Espinosa. Haley Rose Gaideski. Kaylin May Harris. Addison Marie Kriza. Ethan David Mazza. Jeremiah Eduardo Rivera. Damian Robert Sosslin. Raven Kaya Shaw. Mason Alexander Simon. Justine Olivia Spalding. Peyton Stacy Steinmetz. Zachary Joseph Thompson. Nayeli Islane Tuba Rojas. I would like to introduce Josiah Lee Baker. Chad Michael Blum. Chase Joseph Blum. Ellis Quaten Ferguson. Sarah Elizabeth Butler. Max Alexander Capone. Vanessa Milagros de Jesus. Joseph Robert Roan. Lily Ann La Liberty. Jackson James McGonigal. Alina Paulette Moore. Alexander Paliero Bautista. Devin Samaj Robinson. Tegan Noyan Taslu. I would like to introduce Miss Catherine Holmes. Isabella Sophia Allen. Reagan Marie Bouthelier. Joseph Alexander Giddy. Amaya Lily Hardin. Ryan Raimundo Islas Carrillo. Ihan Ahmed Khan.
Jonathan Freddie Notayunga. Dominic James Robinson. Michael Dean Simon. Tavion Williams. I would like to introduce Mrs. Caitlin Malone.
Brooke Antoinette Anders. Ariana Elise Barrientos. Jason Jaquan Beard Jr. Hi, Michael Council. Naomi D. Kingston. Khalil Nathaniel Orville Kinslow. Matthias Martins Bettram. Nathan Elise Mendez. Timothy Albert Ming. Jackson Horace Morrow. Itzel Perez. Jaskar Perez. Anna Sophia Ramos. Angel Santos. Marley Ann Wenger. And Aiden Kelsey Zuninga. I would like to introduce Mr. Justin Lazary.
Talia Desiree Alicia. Noah Bailey Bright. Ronnie Fernando Capian. Gabriel Xavier Castro. Lucas Michael Deal. Summer Lee Gwendon. Haley Marie Hoffman. Evelyn Simone Holness. Sanaya Monet Dior Johnson. Fatima Shiraz. Sanjit Siam. Aaliyah May Stone. Ava Marie Stump. And Subhastri Vasudevan. I'd like to invite Mr. Zagorski to the podium to hand out our last 4 certificates.
Our 2020-2021 Student Council Officers: Emily Francis Stratton, Owen Diaz Petro, Maximus Troy Leone, and Jason Stephen Otter.
Good afternoon to my fellow 6th grade classmates. I'm Jason Otter, and I'm proud to be your student council president. I would like to welcome families, teachers, and school staff to our promotion ceremony. I would like to thank Mr. Zagorski, Mrs. Norsha, and the members of the Maple Shade Board of Education for making this night possible. afternoon possible. We are all joined here today to close an important chapter in our lives. Before we do, let us remember the importance of these last 2 school years together. Our 5th grade school year started smoothly like any other year. However, that one day, March 13th, 2020, everybody's life changed forever. Yes, that school year was an interesting one, but we can surely remember all the good things that happened. For instance, remember the fun activities such as the Halloween dance, movie night, and 5th grade field trip. You proved, even through unprecedented challenges, you could always find a way to have fun. During the COVID-19 pandemic, students, teachers, and parents worked together to find a new kind of normal in our living environment. Despite the struggle that it was, I am thankful that we are all here today celebrating our commitment and accomplishments. As we entered our 6th grade year, we were all able to come back to school just in our own ways. Through Google Meet and hybrid classes, we all got to reconnect with fellow classmates and teachers who helped us through these changes every step of the way. The student council brought back some of the memorable activities, like the movie night, the talent show, and the Autism Awareness Day activities. You can't forget about that 6th grade camping trip. We're all so thankful that the staff as a whole was able to put that day together for us. As this chapter comes to its end and we embark on a brave new beginning in middle school, this year will definitely be the most memorable school year in history. Thank you again to everybody that made this night possible. I hope you all have a wonderful
Steinhauer graduates, please stand. Mrs. Norsha and Mr. McClure, please join me at the podium. Mrs. Norsha and Mr. McClure, I am very proud to present and certify the Ralph J. Steinhauer Elementary Class of 2021 for promotion. These students have met all requirements of the Maple Shade Board of Education in State of Jersey and have fulfilled their promotion requirements.
On behalf of the Maple Shade Board of Education, I accept the Ralph J. Steinhauer Elementary School Class of 2021 for promotion. Congratulations and good luck in 7th grade.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2021. Thank you, parents and guests. Thank you for joining us for this monumental occasion. These students have been practicing for the last several days to make this ceremony special, and I think they did an awesome job. I ask that all parents and guests please remain in your seats while our now 7th graders process out and return to their homeroom group. You may meet your child on the field hockey field. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Yes, I did. Bro, it's a... Bro, yeah, it'd be in my pocket and outside, so I don't think it'd be cold. Wait, I don't need a hat. I can just go like this. Oh no, that's avocado. It's screaming my name. Can I ask Dad? He's a village.
Are you doing the next one too, Mayor?
Yes, she's fifth grade. She doesn't count? No. And, what's the name?
Huh? Shake hands.